What's up, guys?
Welcome back to another episode of The Road to Morocco.
And for those that are new here,
run the intro. This is Dan, Captain and Chief Engineer of Operation Van Life. Not to mention, he is growing the meanest moustache on the road.
This is AJ, professional map reading extraordinaire, always bringing the energy and staying one step ahead of our forever changing itinerary.
And this is SJ, our little bundle of energy, always looking to explore the trails whilst keeping us topped up with ice cream.
We swap the norms of living in a house and having careers to live as a full-time van life family, documenting our travels as we embark on a journey of a lifetime with our toy poodles, showing you the highs and lows of full-time van life. One thing's for sure, we always come out laughing together.
In this series, we are travelling from the UK to the Sahara Desert in Morocco in our babe of a motorhome, Pamela Vanderson, and we are taking you guys along with us for the ride.
We are the Travelbucks!
And this is our story.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Travelbucks to Morocco. Yeah. So we have just left our friends Matt, Holly, Albie and Ethan in Sidi Ifni.
see ya.
Bye!
We are now going inland. We are going east. It's got very desert-like. I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, the terrain's totally changed. We are going to a small little village called Isht, something like that, where there's an underground village underneath a new one. So we're going to have a little tour and we'll show you what it's like.
Repping the Odo Moroccan national team t-shirt, Adorno Market Speciale copy, all the Reds. Today we're going to a underground village.
Yeah, like some old
historic ruin
Yeah.
called Isht Village. We've got a guide, but he only speaks French, so it'll be an interesting day, I think, guys.
Yeah.
But fun nonetheless.
Yes.
And this grass here is what they used to use to make carpets and rugs when it were dried out. They used to tweed it together and then paint it. A guide has also informed us that they use the little ends of these branches when they dry out as toothpicks, which is pretty cool. All of these tables on the walls are for the local elections and for voting. Just at the entrance of the underground village, and apparently 10 families still live here. All of the structure of the ceilings here is made from palm trees. So these doors are made of palm tree, and they used holes over here to lock and unlock their doors, and they have door numbers. However, I don't quite think Amazon delivery had to come here. Be banging if they did though.
Mill for wheat and grains.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Okay, wow.
That's awesome.
They put the grains in the top there, Savannah, and then you move it round and round and round, and it grinds the grain down. Look at that. That's what they use in their kitchen. So when you come in the house, you've got the main kitchen area, and then you can go upstairs to the rooms, but basically the whole of downstairs is reserved for animals. So they've got like the stable areas. We are going upstairs next. We'll just tell you about down here. Savannah, when did you...
So the way they used to construct these walls is they would build like trenches out of timber, like a structural shell. They would compress dirt and stones into them trenches. They would then leave it for 40 days to set, and then they would plaster the walls with more soil mixed with straw. And then to paint it, what they would do is they would get slate, bits of slate from the mountain, and they put it in containers like that, mix it with water, leave it, and the next day it will colour the water, and they will plaster that on the wall as well. Recently they've installed lighting, fuse boards and plug sockets, which quite frankly is just cheating in my opinion. But yeah. These are goat skins for the water throughout summer. They'd use goat skins to keep the water cool down here. And Jamal just informed us that they're on about building an elevator in here. The stairs. To the first floor of the condo.
They got electricity in 1997.
Mommy.
And then they all moved out anyway.
Mommy.
Some pretty interesting decor to the front of the room. Now they used to make the doors small. Every room, the doorways are quite small, and that is so that when you enter the room you bow your head. So out of respect, each room that we go in we have to bow our heads. Let's go up the next level, guys. See what's crack-a-lacking up here.
Oil.
Needs a little bit of oil on that. So the keys here are a bit different to home. They're bent and they slot in like a lever to undo. Out onto the sun terrace. Love it. Shukran, thank you.
Daddy, you're all the way up the top.
Yes, you are. Don't fall down.
So the little holes in the side of here are pigeon homes. And also there's drainage here that goes onto the neighbour's roof, which sounds awfully British to me. So behind us here are the adjoining houses that have collapsed, which is a little bit worrying. Don't think this is quite past health and safety in the UK, but what an experience, man. It's just crazy to think that people used to still do apparently live here. It's just bloody crackers is what it is, man. We're in this small room. It's got an old well in it. So we're now in the mosque, and the well that I just showed you is where they used to get water for ablution before prayer, and this is where they would do that. Jamal was just saying how the mosque is meant to be 500 centuries old. What? Or 5 centuries old, I can't remember. Should probably get that right before I tell you. So yeah, 5 centuries old, and this here is where the head of the mosque would pray, and everyone around would kneel down and pray with them. And then round into this room is a junior area where they would bring the kids and they will teach them the Quran, if I've pronounced that right. Sorry if I haven't. So back in them days they never used to have schools here, so they used to use that kids area as not only a place to learn the Quran, but a place to learn how to read and write and how to speak the language. Very interesting. The The structures of the roof look a little bit questionable, but very, 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 very cool. Jamal was just telling us how from the other side they believe that the mosque is over 5 centuries years old, which I certainly do believe. So the mosque behind us, that is the second mosque that Jamal was referring to. Sorry, I got that confused. He was saying how when you compare this mosque to the last mosque we just showed you, it's hard to believe that that's 5 centuries old, when the original mosque that was here, on the plaque here, it says it was built in 1427. These here are gardens and allotment spaces. They're private to different houses, and here is where water will come in through here, and they will divide it by opening that, and that provides that filled with water and so on, like a working aqueduct. That they didn't used to have watchers or anything, so they used to put a hole in the bottom of a jar, and they'd fill the jar up with water, and by the time that the water had emptied, it would be 12 minutes, and then their time for irrigation will be over. Not a long time to water your crops, is it? But evidently they've made do so. So it's been an amazing experience, and we highly recommend you get on down here and have a look if you're passing through Morocco. It is an absolute must.
Yes.
We just want to say thank you to Jamal. He's been a fantastic tour guide.
Thank you.
And yeah, make sure you come and have a look. Check it out.
Thank you.
So we're now at a place called the Painted Rocks, just outside of Tafraoute.
Tafraoute. You can probably see the painted rocks.
So they were originally painted by a Belgian artist called Jean Verame. Very cool name. In 1984. It took 18 gallons of paint, and he got helped by the local fire brigade to do so. And that is all I've got for you on this, guys. I'm sorry it's not more entertaining than that.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, it's just a load of rocks painted blue, pink, yellow, and orange. It's worth a visit just to say you've done it, but
Nice picture.
Cool picture. Let's go to Tafraoute. Let's go to Tafraoute. Morning campers, we are now in a place called Tafraoute. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but we're now in a place called Tafraoute. It's absolutely beautiful. The place is a must visit. We're having a bit of work done to the van whilst we're here. We're parked in a palmery, surrounded by cliffs and mountains. The market's great, the people here are phenomenal, as they have been everywhere we've been in Morocco. And I just wanted to touch base this morning about what we said at the Painted Rocks. Now, it's not that you shouldn't come and see the Painted Rocks. It's my opinion, just our opinion, is it just seems a little. You don't need to paint the rocks for Morocco to be beautiful, to have a reason to visit this place. And that's the point we were making. you know. Go and see it, it's cool, really cool. Get a cool load of pictures and all that jazz, but look around. This place is just absolutely phenomenal. The landscape, the markets, the culture, the people, it's all already beautiful. So that's the point we were making. And in our last video, someone has made us aware that alcohol is legal here. So just to clarify for you guys, you can come here and drink legally. I thought it was illegal. That is my mistake, so I'm sorry for that. Come here, visit this place. The people are beautiful, the landscape's beautiful, and you just won't regret it. It's a magical place.
Another week, another episode done. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, thank you guys for your support on the last video, all of the comments, all of the likes, all of the subscribers. Welcome to our channel. And yeah, like this video, subscribe, comment. What are we commenting this week?
What if you liked the video?
Did you enjoy the video? We'll see you on the next one, guys.
See you guys, bye.